Right guys, Tony's going to cook a curry, an Indian curry. And I'll tell you why I'm going to cook this curry. Is because recently I purchased one, two actually, right, and they were atrocious. It cost me a fortune, and I mean in Thailand, a fortune, right. I could have had 20 Thai meals for the two curries I purchased. Everything was crap about it, everything, so I thought, right, I'm going to make one. So I bought all the stuff, herbs and spices, everything I need to make a decent curry. I haven't made it before. Oi! Motherfucker, my assistant is not very good. Even got the chapatis. Right, so I've chopped some onions up. It's pointless me going through it. I'll chop everything up, get it all ready, and then we'll go through the cooking process. Wait for it. Proper Indian curry. Plenty of garlic, ginger, tomatoes, coriander. Anyway, just to show you all the dry herbs. And they are. So, as I was saying in here, we've got coriander seed, lime leaf, cinnamon stick, cloves, star anise, mustard seed and cardamom. Now they're the dry herbs. I'll show you what to do with them when we start. So all I'm doing now, I'm just doing the garlic, ready for my assistant, who's here at side of me, out of picture for you, looking at me going, what the hell is he doing? I'm going to get her to beat this to death. What? So she's going to mush that up, ginger and garlic. And the other garlic I've got on here is for the garlic butter on the bread. And the paratha, or whatever you want to call it. So, I'll stop it there. I've chopped the onions up, now I'm going to do the tomatoes. Unless you want to watch me do the tomatoes. Half them, cut the stalk out. Half them again. In the bowl, ready to go. Once I've done this, we'll get all the herbs out. Did I put that in one bucket? So I've got there 3 onions, and here 4 large tomatoes. Now, don't use green tomatoes because they're bitter. The more ripe they are, the better. Which is very difficult to find ripe tomatoes in Thailand, I may say. So, like with these, sugar will go in at the end just to take the bitterness out of the tomatoes. Even though I've got tomato puree, which is thickness of sauce up. Right. You okay, darling?
No.
No. I want it like a paste. Can't get fucking stuff.
ก็นี่เขาคั่วมือเดียว
So,
กระจายเลย
in Floyd tradition, bottoms up. If you don't remember Floyd, what a cook. Loved it. Watch every programme he made. Look it up on YouTube. Now, I'm doing the garlic butter. So I've got 2 pieces of butter in there, and it is butter. Garlic, chopped it up, then put some salt on it, some coarse salt, scrape it, so you get a paste. And I've been doing that obviously while the camera was off. So now the butter's just come out of the fridge, so my lovely assistant, you will do that for me. That butter is for going in the oil. I don't have any ghee. I know I can make some, but I don't have time. But what I have got time for is a mouthful of it. I should change this programme soon. So honey cooks. Anyway, so that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start putting all the powders together. Ready. I'll get them all out first before I video. And then you can see what's actually going in the curry. And I'll explain why and what type of curry it is. I think it's called I Ain't Got a Clue Curry. That's the name of it. Well, that's what I'm going to name it. So I'm going to switch it off again. Well, my assistant will. Right, so let's get down to the dry powders, as I say. So now this is chili powder. I wanted, but this looks good enough to be honest with it. With it, with you, is I want a Kashmiri chili powder, but I couldn't get it. So 1 teaspoon chili powder. Half a teaspoon garam masala. Small teaspoon of turmeric. And a teaspoon of cumin. You put these out of the way before I knock them over and they're all over the floor. Could do with some bottles to put this in. So then, after that, we get 2 tablespoonfuls of 2 heat tablespoons for the curry powder. I wanted Madras, unfortunately I just got this. I'm in Scotland, not India. In fact, UK, you get everything, but a little bit different here. Now, the only other one to go in, if it goes in further on in the cooking, it's chaat masala. Now, this is supposed to be the bee's knees. Don't know yet, I'll soon find out. So that goes in, I think, about 3/4 of the way through. So you just get that, mix it all together. Put a bit of water in, just wash it myself first. Bear with me while I get some water. Straight from the fridge. What you do need as well while you're doing this is some hot water. She's lost the plot, I think. She didn't know what I meant. So I'm going to just turn these powders into a paste. So when it does go in. And there we have a paste. Yep, should be good enough. Stop on the water, I won't be drinking that, I should be drinking this. Yeah, I think I'm all ready. So, sorry, just a few bits short. Well, we know I'm a few bits short, you know. But anyway, okay, darling, will you switch the camera off, please? So, we put the the dry into the oil. I don't want to be blasting heat on this. Nice and steady, just to get the flavours. Now some people take them out, I don't. You know, unless you get a big lump in your mouth, stay in. You don't want to overdo these, you don't want to burn your spices. So in there is oil and butter. That's why you don't want to burn it really. Taste will be too bad. You can see I put 2 red chillies in, Thai chillies. You can take them out if you want. And just turn the camera a bit further down so it gets a better view. Make sure you don't fall off the edge of the counter. In with the onion. Nice. That's it steady with the onion. Same again, you don't want to burn them, you just want to get them nice and not see-through, just past see-through, so they just start browning at the edges. Slow, yeah. My assistant is checking the temperature. What I'm going to do, I'm going to sweat these really down. I'd like them more finely chopped, but we don't have something that would do it. We haven't got a liquid out. Yeah, I know. Something here. So just keep it rolling. Nice. Okay then. My missus has just jumped the gun there a bit, but never mind. That's garlic and ginger, by the way. See, probably we're not speaking each other's language. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Never mind. Cannot do that. There's a lot of clatter, metal on metal. I do apologise. Normally, when I was in England, I would have wooden stuff, so it didn't, and metal, so stainless. So that needs to sweat down a little bit. Keep checking it now and again. Now, don't leave it going all the time. What you need to do, make sure you're not sticking to the bottom. That's it. Perfect. Now, let's pop in the tomatoes. Now, what you should do, or what I should have done, was to skin the tomatoes first. Because I hate tomato skins, but I'll pick them out later. So, nice and steady again, no hot heat, just turn that even lower now. Excuse me about the silent here, we're concentrating. So, there we go, that's that. Now, I have got, I just forgot the chatting so it should be later, but I did buy a big tin of tomato puree, which were quite cheap to be honest, which I will be putting in as a base gravy because I haven't made a base gravy. So this will act as my base gravy. And also the chicken have been marinated in herbs and spices, so that should cook beautiful. Hopefully. So yeah, just leave that for a couple of minutes or so, and I'll get back to you. So, still rendering it down. Making sure it doesn't stick anywhere. Yeah. When in doubt, add a little tad of water, not too much. Back in a bit. Let's have a look. There we go. Now what I want really is to take these skins out, but yeah, well, let's do that at the table. Right, let's add some tomato puree. Look at that, baby. 1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons full of tomato puree. Mix that in. All the time, keep this just simmering along. Now I'm going to add all the spices. Don't leave none behind. Not that it's expensive, but clean this bill. Put that in the missus to wash. And now let's start bringing it together. Now there's enough here to feed 4 to 6, which it's not exactly at the end yet. Like I said, I've got the chicken to put in. I've got the chat masala. I really want that a bit more. Now I've done it too low and switched it off. Darling, on. That was easy, just turned on. Okay. So yeah, I want it low. I really want it low. See how those holes are popping up? That's where you know it's cooking good. It's cooking good. Right. Now, for chicken breast. As you can see, there's lots of it. Well,
What was I?
yeah. Oi, do you want to cook?
Yeah.
Do you want to cook it? Should a she's not only a backseat driver, she's a backseat fucking cook. The only backseat driver I've ever come across. Never had a woman that's been a backseat driver, to be honest. Right, so guys, that now needs to simmer for a good 20 minutes, half hour at least. Let's get that all those herbs and spices married together. Then just as it's near on, we put the chat masala in. Now, like I said, I've heard many good things about chat masala. I'm going to find out. We'll soon find out. Come on, where's dishwasher? Where's she gone? Now, obviously, most Indians cook with leg meat. I don't like leg meat at all. I'm a breast man, as they say. So, now, come back in 20 minutes. Sorry, we're only a couple of minutes on. I have put coriander stalks in. But what I haven't put is, some leaf coriander. Just needs to get cooked in as well. And obviously, when you serve it up, you will serve it up with coriander on the top. Now, the only thing that I don't know about this, and it shouldn't be too spicy, is the spice level. So what I will do is get a clean spoon, make sure it's clean by washing it, and then let's have a try. Not spicy at all. Not in the slightest. So, a slight kick to it, but not a heavy kick. So I think I might chuck a couple of chilies in, or chuck some chili flakes in. Yeah, you try. No spicy.
Saltอีกsalt
Oh. She just said put some salt in. I think she's right, actually.
not spicy
You want more spice?
up to you lah
Yeah, more.
more
Yeah. Give me some chili. Chili flake. Get those lumps of chicken. No.
อ๋อนี่ไทยแบบไทยค่ะ
Ah, yes. Let's spice it up Thai style.
oh no you
Right, you. I'm going to trust you.
yeah
Okay.
okay lah use it you no eat Thai
So she's put what I would call a lot of chili in that. That's Thai chili, by the way. Oh my God. Somebody's going to be crying. I should be singing that tomorrow. Flaming Ring of Fire.
finish lah
Everything but just this. Right.
finish
Not open yet. That's for making onion barges. You haven't got to that stage yet. Right, sorry, I've left you there just looking at the curry simmering. I'll come back when it's ready. What I'm going to add here is a teaspoon of chaat masala. Now we boil that down until the oil comes to the surface. That's when it's ready. Or so they say. Excuse me. We've got no, no.
Yeah.บิ๊กกับเทศนี่เด้อบิ๊กเทศกินนี่ตอนนี้นี่ค่ะ
Ah,
อันนี้มันสมอหมดอันมันบิ๊ก
yeah, but freezer.
เทศก็ใส่นี่ได้ว่าอัน
Okay, okay. Relax.
เอาซิมโอเคโนโอเค
What?
ชิมพี่นิดไปเนี่ยข้อเรียนพี่นิด
Coriander? Yeah, this. No, this.